really, really, really good. No, that's it. It was in there. A herd of bulls was not removing that one from the hoop there, mate. So,
No,
great
I
little
think she
shot
had a
there.
slither to aim at the back of the hoop there, but unfortunately hit the leg, and not even hitting the leg could rattle it out.
Ah, yes. So momentarily lost what he was playing. So Richard brings it back to 4 apiece. Now, the last couple of previous hoops, these players have been pinpointing with their positionals at the hoop. So I'm just wondering whether it's a little bit speedy across there, across the lawn there. But certainly looks like Red's got the best shot here, and rightfully taking on the hoop. And she hits the right hand leg. Again, no pressure on that shot, so she remains still in control with the ball the closest to the hoop with that theory.
So Rich is just weighing up his options, deciding to leave yellow where it is and put black into a nice hoop running position.
Yeah. And yellow's gone in for some sort of block, I believe. But this just leaves a free shot on red here with blue. Ooh. I didn't think I was playing today, mate. There's a uncharacteristic miss there by Richard.
It was indeed.
Yeah, it probably just looked like he didn't quite get his timing right in that one. He seemed to have rushed that a little bit. He got visions of sending red across the lawn.
Yeah, I think he was on black already, wasn't he? He sort of very quickly, hastily took that shot. He thought, if I can just clear this ball, I'm running the hoop with my black, and didn't take the time it deserved to adequately clear the ball. In fact, from 3 to 4 yards away, missed the whole lot, which is very unlike Richard.
Yeah, again, I don't know whether going for black either at that hoop at that stage was the right call. Clearing yellow for me would have been the option.
Yeah, particularly given it's the next ball to play in sequence. So
that's right.
You're right. And he could have cleared that yellow and stayed directly in front of that hoop. So
that's right. Fantastic. Yep. So, what are we looking at? Is red actually? Is yellow in there, or is that slightly on the right-hand wire?
Yeah, a bit hard to see that, Josh, from here, but
yeah. Yep. Good backup. Good backup. Yeah, it doesn't look like it could be.
Oh.
Ooh.
Not sure what he's done there, but he's almost shanked the ball.
Yep. Couple of real sort of shanks here. He may need a Vegemite sandwich after this.
He's just got to regroup. It looks like he's giving himself a bit of a talking to on the way over.
Yeah. Yeah, it appears it may have been slightly on the right-hand wire here. So Helen rightfully calls in the refereeing. And which may have explained why blue was where blue was.
Correct, yeah.
Hoop successful. Referee's given the all clear.
So what would the referee have been looking for there, Josh, with that Helen's ball sitting on or close to that leg?
Yeah, so great shot by blue up there. So sitting close onto that leg, I think we're really looking for that beautiful shot of a crush. Those crush shots where the ball, the mallet, and the hoop can become in contact all at once. Also double tap where the ball could catch up on each other again. But it looked pretty straightforward to me with a slight angle on that. So yeah, and she didn't play it hard either, which was good to see. But she did play
Very
it
controlled.
flat.
Yes.
So yeah. And now this leaves her with a bit of a hampered shot to get yellow up there. So whether she does a little jump shot approach, nope, she's just taking it where she can hit it. And gives blue basically a well-deserved easy shot at hoop 10. Yep, and no worries there. Richard ties it up at 5 apiece. What do you got there? Finding clips from the last game there, Richard?
We've all done that, Josh.
Yeah. My club now have a little ice cream container full of Josh's pegs, the ones that are returned from me at a later date because they've already replaced them in the peg basket. So for me, in the fact that this game was just so topsy-turvy, this hoop here for me is the real vital hoop.
Critical.
Becoming six up is really what I want to do in the schemes of topsy-turvy.
So that's a nice ball in there by Helen, I think, staying deep, because if she'd have gone any closer, it would have been easy pickings for Richard with that black being so close.
Yeah. Even if she had come a little bit wider on that and a bit closer, I think that would have been a lot more, because all she's done now is allowed Richard to go really tight and gain that control as well. If you look here, she doesn't really have a clean shot at the hoop or an easy shot. think also for me, in my back of my mind, I might put it through the hoop. No worries there. Can't tell you how many clearances we've had where you've actually put a ball like that through the hoop. So, yeah. But no. So I think Richard really knows what's going to come next, and the yellow is going to clear the blue. So for me, I'm getting a nice tight position here, which is seemingly what he's done. A little bit further than I would have liked, but it's good.
My money's on Helen attacking that hoop. I think she'll go the hoop rather than clear. What's she doing? No, she's playing percentages.
Yep.
Okay.
Ooh.
Maybe
I think I would have liked that a lot
closer.
more tighter. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Because again,
all Blue's doing now is just going
has...
straight back in.
That's right.
Yeah.
Position.
That's what it's all about.
This does look like he's aiming at something. Ooh, has he just straightened that black up a little bit?
Yeah, he might have been trying to get a bit of a block from red to black.
Yep. Again, that's in the tail end of this game. The roquets for both players have just slightly gone off a little bit here.
Yeah, I agree.
So for me, I've got a free shot at this hoop now with black, and he takes it. So he gets for me the critical hoop. Of course, now the next one's really critical for him too, and critical for Helen to survive the game. Let's see what's happening with yellow. She's gone seemingly deep with.
My book said it needed to be a lot closer.
Oh, I would say probably another 2.5, 3 yards closer.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, oh, look at that, yeah.
That's a lovely ball.
And blue's just gone in there tight. Beautiful shot. Now, let's remember when we joined these two, Helen was a hoop up. So Richards really has clawed this back and gained control by just some really lovely positional shots, I believe. So well done to him so far.
I think he's just debating whether he's going to attack that yellow or potentially just put another ball up and double up in front of that hoop.
Well, yellow still remains in its high position, doesn't it? So.
Correct, yeah.
Yeah. For me, I think I'm just going in. Yep. Go and try and get that block. Which it's hard to tell, but he may have done. He may have done the block, which may only leave a slither of a hoop. She must be able to see it. No, we got our first jump shot. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Oh! Hits the top of black and then sits in the hoop.
Sits in the jaws.
Oh, but that is slightly off on the... What are we looking at? Which way are we looking? Left-hand wire.
So
Right-hand wire, sorry.
Right-hand way, yeah.
Ooh.
So
it looks like
what's
he has
Blue
called
doing?
for a jump shot.
Awfully
I don't know
close.
about this one, mate. This is close. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd have liked to have seen him potentially clear that red and go the jump to the
Absolutely.
black, but he may not be able to see the red. It's hard to say from here, isn't it?
Oh, it certainly is. Oh, beautiful. Oh, no.
Oh, that was
Oh,
a bit of luck, and that'll leave the hoop open for a black attempt on the hoop.
that deserved to be sitting up at hoop 3, not sitting
If not further.
slightly off the thing. Oh, a bit of luck there.
What's going to happen now? What's going to happen now? What are you going to do, Richard?
Here's a clear on. Oh,
There we go. That's a
he just
lovely
run
hoop.
that hoop.
What a way to win a game.
How
What a way
dare
to
you?
win a game.
Well done, Richard. Congratulations. That's a
Oh, what an
fantastic
end. What an
achievement.
end.
Well done.
A little bit unlucky for
Again,
Helen
that's
there
very.
with that clearance hitting the peg.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, like I said, that should have been sitting at hoop 3. Instead, it bounced off that peg and gave Richard a very, very big shot, which was a potential in off there to win the game, and he did it. Well done.
Indeed, indeed. Very exciting game.
Here we go. We got a replay, and he's through. Fantastic.
Through again.
I don't even think he needed yellow there. This was
yellow,
clean as.
Just hit the inside of the left
No, he
leg
didn't.
and clean as.
That's right.
Yeah, nice.
Clean as day. Fantastic. Well done. And now we're clearing the lawns. What a beautiful green facility you have over there.
Yeah, it's a lovely. You played at Canley, have you, Josh?
No, unfortunately, I haven't had the pleasure of playing in Australia yet.
Okay.
I've played. No, I've played with many Australians in our New Zealand Opens, but never played over in Australia.
Right. Okay.
But watch this space. See what we can do. Looks like we're gonna go over to Gary and Darren.
Yeah, I could just see them getting ready there in the bottom of our screen. See the top of Darren's head there, and Gary was there a minute or so ago.
Oh yes.
Here he comes. So, as it currently stands, we have Gary Phipps on 8 wins and 2 losses. We've got Richard also on 8 wins and 2 losses, given he's just won that last game. Beneath them, we've got John van der Tower, 7 wins, 3 losses. Also joined on 7 and 3 is Lester Hughes. So it's fairly tight at the top there. So there's a couple of people in the running.
For sure. And how long is this tournament running? This is the final day today.
This is the final day today. So started yesterday, 2-day tournament.
Yep.
Just in a round robin format. So that was Darren that hit off with blue. Gary's just gone in with his red. So Darren McLaughlin has won 3 games and lost 7. But I don't think that's quite reflective of how he's been playing. I've watched a couple of his games and marvellous player, as of course is Gary Phipps, who's our current 2022 GC Australian champion.
Fantastic. And Gary looks like he has had some very dominant wins as well. A lot of 7-3s and a couple 7-5s. So, and of course, though, unfortunately, those 2 losses there to Leicester and John Vandertaal. But so yes, it is certainly wide open. Although Gary has one thing for him, he has a beautiful net hoop rate. So
Indeed, yeah.
even if he stays on 8 wins, I'm thinking he's still a shoo-in for me. Although Richard, he just won that last one against Helen. So
Yeah,
he
that
goes
puts
on
him on
to
the
8
same
wins
wins
with
loss.
one. Yeah. So again, we'll just wait for that update there.
So Darren a bit unlucky there, just clipping the inside of that right leg.
We're waiting for yellow to be played. Oh no. No, red's to play. Although, did black just not play?
Black did just play, so. Oh, I don't
Is there
know.
something
They were
happening slightly off
in a
screen that we
wrong
can't
ball
see?
sequence. Well, Black attempted the hoop, missed, and we didn't see yellow or blue play, and then we just seen Gary hit red. So I'm not sure where yellow and blue are.
Yeah, I was going to say, do we have maybe a little stymie situation going on here, off screen here?
Is the cameraman able
So
to pan out and have a look?
yeah, find red and blue. What do we got? No, we got blue coming back in over here. So yeah, I think we had a wrong ball situation just been played out. Although they've got themselves into the same sequence, but they definitely played the wrong ball there, I believe. Okay, red, we got a slightly off centre positional ball there. Black is coming beautifully tight. Oh no, it had the one roll too far. Ooh.
Ooh.
Blue just had a terrible miss at red. We Yep, red runs the hoop.
Yeah, so good hoop there by Gary. Righto, folks,
Gary,
it's time
well
for
done,
me
Gary.
to sign off, and I'll hand over to Kate. Are you there, Kate?
Yes, I'm here.
Well, welcome,
And with
Kate.
me, I have Owen Edwards. Hello, Owen.
Oh, hi, Kate. Nice to be here on this bright and sunny Croquet. Excellent day.
So we're joining in a game between Gary Phipps and Darren McLaughlin. We have Josh Smith from New Zealand commenting with us, and in a minute, we will have Nelson Morrow, also from New Zealand.
Oh, you leave that yellow alone there, Blue. Yes.
So who ran the first hoop? It was Red.
Red just ran the first hoop.
So that's 1-up to Gary.
Yep. And unfortunately, Darren then promoted yellow into a much better position. So I think we've got a clearance on yellow here by black here to save this hoop, I think. Yep, very strong clearance on yellow. Nice centre ball, but unfortunately, with the power that Darren produced, his ball also travelled half the distance. So, also welcome, Owen. It's good to have you, mate, and congratulations on your life membership award.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yep, beautiful shot by Gary there. Retakes control with hoop 2 with yellow. Yep. Yeah. Again, I'm wondering whether clearing that.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry,
so for me, I'd probably.
Owen.
Oh, yep, Owen, go ahead.
What would you do here?
Well, as a matter of fact, I get really worked up when I'm in a situation like that, where you've got to make the decision to go for the hoop, which is longer than you'd like, or get rid of your opponent's ball. And I find when I'm playing, I'll usually go for the hoop, from back here. And it's just something that gets hold of me. It's something that the game does for me, because I really get fired up with the possibility of making a serious mistake or running a hoop. And it's a great feeling.
Yeah, and in that process, Gary just ran hoop 2. So Gary's now 2-0 up. It looks like it's a beautiful position to me. Slightly off. Yep. Yeah, I think that last shot of Darren's at hoop 2. I think I would have probably cleared yellow myself. Maybe had slightly more patience going on. But again, I'm not standing on that lawn, so. Oh, beautiful clearance on blue.
In those types of situations, I think of the Egyptians.
We would all love to run a hoop like them at the best of times, I think. I think back in those situations to one of my first New Zealand Open events, and and I played our legendary Bob Jackson in it, and he wouldn't go for a hoop unless he had both balls in very good hoop running position at the hoop. And he was, even little clearances, little half a yard clearances, he would do just so he had his nice tight hoop running position. So yeah,
Was he a former
it is a hard one to
association
say.
player?
Bob Jackson, yes, he most certainly was a former New Zealand Association
Marvellous player. Absolutely marvellous.
Probably one of our best players to have played the game. He's won the New Zealand Open more times than anyone else, I think.
So I have noticed that in association they really prefer to have the ball absolutely nestling up to the hoop.
Yeah.
Yes. A foot away. So perhaps that was the kind of background that he came to golf croquet with.
Who's speaking?
Josh, I should introduce you to Owen Edwards. He's saying, "Who's this I'm speaking to?" So, Josh, tell us about yourself.
Oh, Josh. Myself. Hi. I'm from Central. I'm from Palmerston North, in the central North Island of New Zealand. We're slightly about 2 hours. 2 hours away from Wellington, but the club I play at is Rose Gardens Croquet Club, and we are just about to celebrate our 40 years. And we were founded by by Gordon Smith, the Gordon Smith of New Zealand, who had a big hand in writing a lot of the golf croquet rules that we are playing. So that's me. I currently play off a -3 GC handicap and a -half AC handicap.
Wonderful, well done. Yes, I've been to New Zealand a few times, and I've always enjoyed myself. As a matter of fact, I opened a book the other day, and what did it say? Akaroa. And
Akaroa.
What a wonderful Akaroa. Yeah. What a very interesting history. It's originally settled by the French.
Oh.
And
I did not know that. No. It is that's interesting. Ooh. Ooh. Those are ones that break your heart. Those shots. Just rejoining. We've got what are we looking at? Where are we? Black on the which way are we facing? Right-hand wire, not in the jaws of the hoop, and red has just joined him. It's hard to tell from my shot, but he's on a wide position in front of hoop 3, and so Darren here looks like he's lining up for a clearance on red. Ooh. Is it just me, or did that ball jump? That certainly looked like it jumped. And now we've got Gary, who's just going to go behind the hoop. I think this is an anticipation for Darren potentially just sitting in the jaws. So he stopped that possibility here. And looks like he's lining up for a red. Yep, clearance on red, but he hasn't cleared it cleared it brilliantly because he's just cleared it to the boundary behind hoop 3. Directly in front almost. Yep, and Gary just pops it back in. So it looks like it's a beautiful day there where you guys are. Everyone seems to be in t-shirts, but with some pants on, so that's misleading me a little bit. Yep, so Black just puts a ball in, a wide join up, just so that he's got probably an easier clearance later on. I think Gary was hoping for a bit of a block shot there. He wasn't too happy with the outcome of that. And he's still, yep, he's just punished his mallet. You don't do that again, mallet, he says. And fixes himself up. Yeah, it's the second long clearance like that Darren's done, and he's getting a lot of bounce on his balls. So that may be something he needs to work on a little bit. Because he's getting a lot of bounce on them. And Gary runs hoop 3, so that's 3-0 to Gary. So Black's just popped a position, and it's a fair position at hoop 4. Well done. Yellow just comes in, joins the party. And now we've got blue. Yep, just a position shot. That's not at all firm. That's just fair. And he's in a fair position too. So Darren with the slight advantage at this hoop, being that he is closer. And Gary went for a very long shot. Unclear whether he was going for the hoop or he was going for black, but he did miss black and hit the right hand wire of hoop 4. Ooh. So like a 1.5 yard hoop at hoop 4 and just bounced out. Yep, Gary makes that 4-0. I see Gary has another one of these bendy mallets that the Australians tend to like to have. The zigzags. Oh, beautiful shot. That looks pretty slightly off there to me, but it's a good position shot at hoop 5 by Darren. Yep, looks like it's another fair position shot. Maybe closes off the view of the hoop by Gary's yellow ball, but he probably going to clear blue. And he clears black. Ooh. And he's cleared black to a position fairly close to hoop 6. So let's hoping Darren can run this cleanly. So that slightly off centre, but it looks... Oof. And he's bounced back out and given red a chance to make it 5-0. Unclear whether that was a shot at the hoop or a Croquet that went slightly astray. But anyway.